Okay, I hate to have to say it. I know people do desperate things to get out of poverty, but you can write this off as an embarrassing attempt by somebody in Zambia to put this Joanna Man, the soccer version of Joanna Man, up there and embarrass Africans and black men on a worldwide basis. Okay, now, this is also a very good lesson in why you shouldn't come out and say things initially, because if I would have made a video a week ago, I would have been sitting here embarrassed like a motherfucker. I said, God doggone it, they are discriminating against black women. Black women are being masculinized. Oh my God, our sisters are queens, but this is a dude, right? And you can just look up the Wikipedia. You can just look up the Wikipedia. This is a flagrant, wide open male. All the way to the point to where you have to be sitting here like, who are the people that allowed this person to come forward? And who allowed this dude to perform in female sports for the amount of time that he did? Now, I was looking at one of his dusty ass interviews, and he was sitting up talking to the woman, and I'll link you to the interview. It's only 12 minutes. Take time to watch it, right? And he was saying, well, I played with the boys when I was little. Because you're a boy. I could sit here and just let the interview play. You know how I do to provide evidence so that, you know, the whole video just don't be anecdotal. But they was doing the interview, and here's another thing too. It's not just the African woman from the, I guess, sports channel or news channel that was doing the interview. It's African men that are sitting up here doing interviews and writing entire articles when, you know, about the greatness of this person. And like, do you know how these gender people that be talking about gender, do you know how they can use this? African men, black men, are sitting up here referring to this dude as Barbara. This is a dude, man. Unless you telling me there's some funny stuff, because I've spent the last 4 days doing some deep investigation. Now, this is what I'm going to say, right? And you can just do the homework yourself. Don't be lazy, you know, and don't make me sit up and have to do every damn thing. But you can just Google some images of the Nigerian, for example, ladies female soccer team, or the Cameroonian, or specifically the Tanzanian and the Malawian female soccer team. And man, all of them look masculine. But this is what I noticed, right? This is what I observe. And this is some bullshit, man. And this whole thing really, it opens up a much bigger conversation. Okay, because what I observe, let me go ahead and finish this, is that a lot of African women that are athletic, as you can probably expect, they have very masculine bodies, but they will still have itty bitty little sprouty breasts, even if she don't have breasts that much. It takes a woman to pretty much directly and specifically work out to really get a male chest, you know, to just get that chest where you just don't have those little sprouty breasts. And what you will notice is that if you look at if you just search around about 5 or 6 African soccer female teams, especially the national teams, because this is going to be where the women are really good, right? You're going to see women that look like dudes, man, especially with Tanzania and a lot of other countries, because, man, them soccer teams look like Team Wakanda. I mean, those women are damn near straight bald. It look like what we would say in Western countries is dudes. But this is what happened with Banda, right? And this is the second half of the video that I want to expose. I believe there's some funny stuff going on. Everybody knew that this was a dude, right? And they knew that at a certain point they could expose this person. But what's funny to me is that Banda, this dude, also got picked up by China. So you got all these countries that are sitting up here playing into this. And then they gave a DNA test. I mean, well, not a DNA test, but some type of testosterone test. I'm like, you ain't got to get no damn testosterone test. Just kick and see, here's the deal. A whole bunch of people that are against men playing in women's sports, they believe this is a victory. Because with white folk and with racist white folk, they can't see past the race issue. It just makes a black ass African looks bad. But the flat reality is that they aren't saying, dude, you're a straight up dude. Get out of here. That's a victory for anti-trans in women's sports people. Not sitting up there giving a damn test to see if somebody is a woman or not. Now you've made womanhood a measurable. So this is really what they gonna do 20 years from now, is that this dude and Caster Semenya are gonna be the transvestite gods and goddesses of transvesticism. Because you're going to be able to say that woman is something that can be measured. And I'm going to tell it to you like this. It is a bit fair and unequal, because I'm going to tell it to you, man, look, you could probably give Serena Williams, and not just her, but many different female athletes testosterone tests, and they'll probably come up pretty high. But there was also two other people. Now, I'm going to risk a little bit of my personal 40-something subscriber reputation to say this. Okay. The two other people, and I'm going to look them up real quick. Okay. Don't be lazy, people. Please, please, please. Look these folks up yourself. I'm going to give you their names. If I need to say their names. Because I do think that you have actual cases of discrimination going on. But it's not this dude. Damn, what a pitch. Oh, there she is. Okay. It's just one of them. I can only find one of them. Her name is Rachel Nachula. Okay. Of Zambia. Okay, Rachel Nachula. I'm looking at the picture. I probably need to do a little bit more research. I might do a separate little short on this one. But see, the thing of it is, right, it's very easy to take a single woman or a single person from an athletic team, especially a woman, and this is a way in which women can be fucked with, black women specifically. Rachel, the other two, I remember that when I looked them up, because they got subjected to these tests also, and when I looked them up, they had been separated from their teams because they didn't pass the gender verification test. And what they did possibly was took the one person who they knew was an actual dude, just so they could shun the other two who are actually females who just look very masculine. Now, I want to look up more pictures of this female, Rachel Nachula, because that's Nachula. And she plays for Zambia. She does athletics. I mean, she does racing, and she does soccer. Also, let me say this about Barbara Banda. Okay, if there's one small thing that I can say I guess you could say, man, that the one thing that I'm gonna say somewhat takes the embarrassment off. I don't know. because I got to look a little bit more into it. She's got the most goals by a soccer player in any worldwide competition. The very second that he did that, it immediately alerted everybody. 3 hat tricks. That means that's impossible. That's like in an NBA game. That's like in an NFL game. If you score 3 touchdowns in 3 games in a row, or if in an NBA game or NBA season, you score 60 points 3 nights in a row. So that immediately brought Barbara Banda up for investigation. And that's when they revealed that this is a dude. Testosterone test, basically. But something else the media doesn't talk about is that he also, if my hearing was correct, broke the record on the men's side of the aisle. See, we don't look at soccer like that in America. So I wouldn't know for sure. But if my hearing was correct, he also broke the record on the men. And I'm like, or either there's some type of way that this record was stated to where maybe there's no man who's actually done that. Because I would find it appalling if you took a dude that broke the Olympic records for most goals scored in a World Cup or Olympics or whatever, and then put him on the woman's side. It must be that whatever was done on the female side covers the record books for soccer in both male and female, because they were saying that he did 3 hat tricks in a single game. That's in several games in a row. And this started to just pretty much look like, but I'm going to say this right here. In order for this dude, and I'm back on Barbara Banda. Okay, Barbara, quote unquote Barbara. Billy Bob Banda. Okay. Billy Bob Barbara. How you have to be raised, and see, this is what I be talking about, man. This shit just murders me like 187. Black women are so gay, man. They so gender neutral. They done raised this dude his whole life, called him girl, 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 because if you listen to the interviews, he sounds like an African woman. And black women just be girl, 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 girl. They be girl, girl, girling men who just be sitting there effeminate. And they just call them girls. And he's raised as a girl. And a lot of black males are actually raised as females. To tell you the truth, most black men are raised effeminately, but many black men, I'm talking about, are very directly and specifically made into their little girls, they mama's little girl, for the girl that she never had. She'll make a little girl out of him. And that's how black women do. I've seen them calling the transsexual T. Madison auntie. There's black men that also do it too. They even be calling some transsexuals mama. I done seen them refer to these dudes as mama. Man, we are a twisted ass society, man. We just are. You just imagine this dude sitting up here running around with females, just outdoing females, and it don't just, and see, that's the thing about black people. It don't just come across your mind nowhere. Dude, you are a dude. You don't think that at some point in time that your shit is gonna be revealed, bruh? This is just so degrading, and it's unspeakable, man. If this man got a flopping ass dick, if this is a certified dude, and it's all the way around. See, here's the thing about us as black people, and this is how we do. We will take a person, we always do this shit, and the only thing that it assures is that we stay niggas at the end of the day. And I hate to say that word, but we are just gonna stay niggas at the end of the day. We'll try to act like that this is just his little isolated pain and his little embarrassment. This shit is race-wide, worldwide. It is. you can't even look at Brazilian porno and be assured that you're looking at a woman. It's some black dude with a little bit of white DNA. Just all over the place. It's damn near more of them in porn than Brazilian women. You search Brazilian Brazilian porn, and no nothing but a bunch of black transsexuals pop up. And mulatto transsexuals. Mainly mulatto transsexuals, but black ones too. Niggas just gay as hell all over the world, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut this video down, man. I'm done. This is outrageous, man. I'm finished talking. I'm out.